Hi everyone, welcome to RHET 101. This is Dr. Kyle Stedman. I want to show you three of the websites we're going to use a lot in this class: Canvas, Google Drive, and Discord. Canvas will take the longest because it's the most complicated. You could see here we are in my Canvas class, and if you're on the home page, you can see a few things right away. Things are chunked up into modules. There's all this important stuff at the top, then there's a week one and a week two. The other ones I just haven't turned on yet. They'll show up. And you notice each week is split into content and assignments. Content and assignments. Content is where I'll put things that I just might want you to know about. Maybe a link to something we talked about in class, or an essay we're going to read, or an assignment that isn't due for quite a while, but I want to talk about it now. Assignments, though, means sometime during this week you've got to do something. Now you see that little date, August 21st, August 21st, August 24th, August 28th. I am a professor who keeps those up to date. So if you ever want to know, what do I have to do in RHET 101? You just have to go to the week and then check it out there. You can also find that in a few other places. If you're on a desktop like I am, over here, those exact same assignments show up on the right. You could also click assignments, and those exact same assignments will show up here on the assignments page. Does that make sense? These are the exact same things, and you can change how you arrange them as you saw on the home page and as you saw over on the right. So that's me trying to give you lots of different ways to get to the same content so you never have to wonder what's due or how to do it. It's also true that every single one of those assignments is clickable. So if you're like, respond to Boyd, what does it mean, respond to Boyd? What am I supposed to do before August 24th? If you click it, there'll be a lot more instructions about exactly what I want you to do and how I want you to do it and how I want you to turn it in. I always try to be very, very clear about exactly how you can turn things in and what I expect of you. If you ever feel like I'm being unclear, it's always okay to shoot me an email and say, hey, Dr. Stedman, you're not being as clear as you think you are. So for example, this assignment detail page says, okay, read this thing. Here's a link to the thing I'm asking you to read, what exactly to do, and it also says where to do it. It asks you to write it in a Google Doc and then share the Google Doc with me by getting the Google Doc link, clicking submit assignment, and pasting the link of it here. Again, if I'm ever not clear about that, you can always go back and ask me. Now, you might say that how am I supposed to know how to use Google Docs in this class? Well, one of the very early assignments you'll see is called Setting Up Google Drive and Discord. And it tells you there that you will have to use Google Drive in this account, but you don't have to share your Gmail address with us if you want. You can just make a new fake one just for this class. You can use your old one, your new one, but you have to use Drive. Multiple times in the semester I'll ask you to, and I'll explain that more in class. So let me kind of switch over there really quick and show you what I mean. If you've never used Google Drive before, I usually just type drive.google.com. You'll go to a site like this where you'll have to log in. You'll know you're logged in if your little icon shows up there. And very often I'll ask you to click New Google Doc, and a new Google Doc will start up. You can type straight into here, and as most of you probably know, whatever I type here will be automatically saved in the cloud. You see where it says saving, 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 and then you wait, and it says saved. That means that if my computer blew up right now, boom, I could access this document with this mumbo jumbo in another device, another computer or my phone. So that means if you type here, you can never lose it. Of course, to share things, by default, things are um, private. So you'll often have to do things like changing the privacy. We'll do this in class. I'll show you how to change to anyone with a link. So now anyone with the link can view it and then share that link with me back over in Canvas. So please know that that is something we'll do a lot. You need to decide which account you want to use. Okay, the third thing we'll do in class is we'll use Discord. And you can see that there's a link here. There's one for the 10 a.m. class and a different one for the 11 a.m. class to join my Discord server. And it might sound a little confusing. If you go there, it'll ask you either to log in or to make a new account. Again, you can use a fake name, fake email if you want. But here's what's important. Let me show you what Discord looks like. This is a chat program that's often used by gamers. And the way this works is it's a way for us to informally communicate with each other outside of class. We're only going to see each other one day a week in class. Some of you I'll see on Wednesday, some of you I'll see on Friday, and that's going to be not enough, I think, for a class like RHET 101 where we should be in contact with each other a lot. So if you ever have questions, if you ever just have something you want to talk about, if you say, hey, I'm feeling confused about the most recent assignment, is anyone else? What's cool about this, when you type that, the whole rest of the class, if anyone has set up notifications, will get notifications on our phone and on our screens. I'm going to leave this open on my computer all day long, and we'll be able to dive right in and chat with you by typing, or even if we want, we can even turn on a voice channel to talk to each other out loud, almost like a Zoom or Skype type situation. You can see the way this is organized is that there's all these hashtag things over here. The general one, you can type anything at all. The question space is especially a place for questions about the course or about assignments that I can answer, that other people can answer. There's 4 groups where I'm going to ask you to do some group work together here in Discord later on, so you do have to join. And then I just made a silly place for whatever joke or meme or complaint, anything that's driving you crazy right now that isn't related to class that you want to share. You can go ahead and share it here, just as a way to build some community, you know. So again, the way you get to my specific space is by this assignment. You go here and click the specific link that's for you. Follow the um, guidance that they give you after you click it, and it'll all make sense. So that's it. We'll talk more in class about Canvas, about Google Drive, about Discord. There's all kinds of other things to explore here. Please do click around. Please do click the Start Here page. Please look at that cute picture of my cat, Luna, and I'll see you pretty soon. Okay, great. Bye.